Welcome to another episode of RoeB's Rage. What's Roby raging about? Man, the politics of America. How is it possible that all y'all's gonna rage out over somebody exercising his right to freedom of speech by setting through the national anthem, which of course was an American poem written over a British music anthem and all that. But anyways, I don't want to talk about that. What I want to talk about is the pipeline that's going through North Dakota and all the Indians and all that that's getting their burial lands destroyed and all that. Didn't we slaughter like tens of thousands of Indians or whatever, and we signed the treaty to give them lands so they could at least have a small little bitty part of the country that was originally theirs so that they could live there in peace? But yet here we are now again letting some oil company from Texas and Wall Street bankers tear through their sacred lands or whatnot. You know, the small bit of land that we left them with after we slaughtered their children and their grandparents. And just, I mean, it was a horrible massacre. What you read in your history books ain't even true. If you read up on the actual true story, I'm Indian myself back in the bloodline, but if you read up on the actual story and the way that we treated them people, it is horrific. I mean, it is horrific. They were slaves to the Mexicans before the Americans ever even got there, and then we didn't help the situation at all because we done the same thing to them by taking their lands and all the things. But I would rather discuss about the whole situation of the pipeline thing, right? So there's this Keystone Pipeline that's supposed to be there to help us or whatever and supposed to give us oil independence, where if you actually read the fine print, it says for exports as well. So we'll be selling it to other countries and our gas prices will still be just as high. But I don't really care about gas prices. What I do care about is human lives and staying to one's word, staying true to what you said. So how is it that we're allowing our own police, our own American police officers, to push people off of their own territory again? Like this is 400 years ago or 300 years ago, like we're going through this all over again. Even though there's like 90 tribes that's protesting it, and in the treaty it's supposed to be their lands, but yet we're letting some oil company from Texas and a bunch of Wall Street big heads or whatever that's bought out our government destroy and tear through their lands and treat them as if we had never signed anything, and it's just depressing or whatever. But that ends this episode of RoeB's Rage. Comment, let me know what y'all think. Take it easy.